I'm on a good vibes on the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first annual Liberian Choice Awards. It's the ultimate celebrating event awards that features competitive, popular Liberian artists this year with special performances by May Myers, D-Money, GG Famous, V-Love, Free Bensa, and Punch Line. Your special guest appearance, Honorable Henry Pedro Costa. Official MCs and hosts, Young Star Power, Sissy Maintain, and DJ Finest. Your red carpet host, African Bobby. All sounds will be provided by DJ Stella B, DJ Rufus, and DJ Gam. Our special global guest, MD Luther Rahman Hemu of Bangladesh. Well, don't miss it. Join the Liberian Choice Award this year, Saturday, September 4, Labor Day weekend. Venue, the Franklin Junior Auditorium, 4801 Franklin Avenue, this 1 hour. Red carpet starts 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Award ceremony is 4:10 p.m. to 8:10 p.m. Your ballroom celebration, Baymount Hotel, 8:30 p.m. to 1:15 a.m. 6221 Willow Creek Avenue, this 1 hour. Grab your tickets. $75 United States dollars. VIP at the door is $100 United States dollars. Regular $35 United States dollars. At the door is $50 United States dollars. So come, let's celebrate this year our first annual Liberian Choice Awards.
I said, honey, have you heard about the Global Net TV?
Oh, yes, sweetheart. I read about them. At GlobalNet ITV, they provide superior television services with endless selections of TV channels and many options to... Wow! Honey, isn't that a great news?
Yes, but sweetheart, how can we get in touch?
Yes, you can contact us at 226-946-1090 or visit our website at www.globalnetitv.com.
I swear I can...
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Okay. What's up?
Yeah, I'm okay, Costa. Good morning.
All right. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I'm getting you loud and clear.
Okay, beautiful. What's up? How was the weekend?
Well, the weekend wasn't bad. Thank God. We had a wonderful time on this side, and we are back on base again this morning.
All right, good. For some reason, my Wi-Fi has been acting up. Down here in my basement. I don't know why. I have a booster. It used to be strong. The video now the quality of the video is not too good. I don't know why. I need to adjust it. Yeah. So tell me, what's going on?
Well, nothing much, but just the fire disaster that have been taking over the country lately. It happened in Maserado, and yesterday was in Magibi. And
Yes, see it raining.
yeah, CH Running Hospital got a fire yesterday. There was no fire service team that could make their way there quickly to quench the fire. So it burned into ashes totally.
Yeah. I saw the I saw the I saw the video.
Hmm.
Very terrible. Very, very terrible. Uh, did they say what might have caused the fire, Walker?
No, they haven't made any report yet for that.
Yeah, I'm very bothered by that. It's a tragedy. See it Rennie is the only is the only major hospital in Magibi. I mean, well, in that part of Magibi, there's the Dusa, which is private, is owned by Firestone. But CH Rennie is the government facility. Um, to have been cultured in that way, and they lost the entire place. I mean, so you mean during the course of the fire, when it was the Boreal were gutting this place, was there any fire service truck that came from anywhere to try to put it out?
From the video I saw, nope. There was no fire service truck that went there. Only the citizens, the residents of that particular area, tried to quench the fire through the means of
They were using
sand.
buckets.
Yeah, sand and water. That was what they were using.
And that didn't do anything though,
Nope.
because they lost
Absolutely.
the hospital completely. It's a terrible thing. Terrible loss. Terrible loss. Folks, today at I just want to say did you see this story about a gentleman who had previously taken the AstraZeneca, one dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine, and then proceeded to take the Johnson & Johnson vaccine because it's a single dose vaccine. Did you see the story about him? They say he died. According to the Minister of Health. Waga, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm getting you.
Did you see the story about the man, Waga? That's what I asked.
I saw the story, but have it been confirmed that he died? Because
yes, Waga, it was confirmed. Then you didn't really see the story. Anyway, folks, the Minister of Health announced that, well, through the Ministry of Health, that a gentleman who had taken the Johnson & Johnson, the AstraZeneca vaccine, and because the government has now brought in more Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca vaccines for those who took one shot in order to complete their vaccination. Of course, they need to take 2 doses. So this gentleman, out of ignorance, went and took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Now, he shouldn't have taken that vaccine. You can't mix the thing. You can't take one John Brown vaccine and then you go take one Paul Brown vaccine. You can't. But the gentleman went ahead and did.
When you're talking about the vaccine, I was listening because a female too also did that, and previously she was confirmed dead, but later on the health minister came up and said her condition was, let me say, the report that was put out by other media institution that she was dead is not true. She recovered later on, but they are asking people that took the previous vaccine not to take the Johnson and Johnson. So that's why I was a little skeptical on when you're saying that.
Well, I blame the
so,
government. If the government had brought in the AstraZeneca to complete the vaccination for those who took one AstraZeneca shot, then people would not be recklessly risking their lives by taking the other vaccine. So it is the government I blame. Just bring the other vaccine. You brought one type of vaccine to town, and you haven't brought the other one. So people are, you have to complete the thing. You brought what you received in donation. Johnson & Johnson vaccine. For the second donation. The first donation was the AstraZeneca. People took one shot. They need to take their second shots. You have not brought the vaccine for them to take their second shots. So what's happening? Some of them are risking. People are afraid. They're going and they're mixing it. You see, they're mixing it. And this might cause more people to hurt themselves or lose their lives. And I blame the government. They're waiting for the Americans to give them free vaccines. Again, Waka, because our money too good to spend to buy vaccines for our people. So we have to literally wait for people to give us gift before we can give it to our people. It is just ridiculous, and it's just sad. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how many people, Waka, are going to ignore this risk and take the second, take a totally different vaccine. The AstraZeneca is a double dose vaccine. The Johnson & Johnson is a single dose vaccine. Imagine that. Imagine you're combining them. You're combining them. And do not do that, folks. We know you want to get fully vaccinated. You took one dose first of another vaccine. The government hasn't brought the more vaccines of that same type so that you can complete it. Now you're going ahead to try to take the other one. Do not do that.
Because it's very easy. Since the American government donated the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the Liberian government should have not taken the initiative to purchase the AstraZeneca and add it to the Johnson & Johnson. Let it be in the country. Or are they waiting for another donation again before they can start administering the vaccine to other people?
Yeah, that's what they're waiting for. They want some more vaccines, free vaccines. So far the government hasn't spent $1 on the vaccine, Baka. 1 cent. Other countries are buying vaccines for their people, but our government hasn't done that. Yeah. Mr. Jackie Bruce, you said the minister said unambiguously. How many people heard the minister? They need to create more awareness, but more than that, they need to bring in the AstraZeneca to complete for the people who took one shot. That's what they need to do. And how much awareness are they doing, Mr. Jackie Bruce? They're not doing enough. Are they running jingles? Are they having people going all over the place telling the people, do not? But the more effective way to avoid people mixing the vaccines is to bring some more AstraZeneca into the country. That's all. That's the most effective way. What are you going to tell people? Oh, don't take the other vaccine. It might do something to you. Bring the other vaccine. Some people are stubborn. You tell them something, they will not listen because they really want, people are scared now. People want to get vaccinated. Or at least some people will never be scared. They are reckless with their lives. But some people are scared and they're going and they're risking their lives, mixing the vaccine. when they shouldn't be doing it. But then again, who do you blame? You blame the government. Now we're going to move on to something else here. Folks, before we move on from this topic, do not mix the vaccine. If you took the AstraZeneca and you have not been able to take your second shot, do not go and take the Johnson & Johnson. Do not do that. Okay. So I believe it was on Friday. Was it Friday or Thursday? The president suspended for time indefinite Mr. George Yeo. George Yeo is the chief financial officer, CFO, the CFO at the airport, the LAA, the Liberia Airport Authority, George Yeo. George Yeo was at the airport during the Allen administration. He's one of the people George Weah kept when he came to power. I'm told they have a relationship that predates Weah coming to power. Now, George Yeo did not even know that Weah had suspended him. He found out from Facebook.
Can you imagine that?
And here is how I know. So when I saw the post on Facebook, I reached out to a friend who knows George Yeo, and I said, so what happened to your man? What did he do? Why did the president suspend him? And the guy said, no, George Yeo not suspended. I said, are you kidding? So I sent him the screenshot of the post on Facebook from E-Mansion, the executive mansion website. I said, this is the post. George Yeo was suspended by the president. He said, what? So, of course, he would come to find out that it was the truth. But George Yeo was shocked that he was suspended. Well, according to what I'm told, George Yeo does not get along well with the acting managing director of the airport, Mr. Martin Hayes. They have a little scuffle. That's what I'm told. And Martin Hayes, according to what I'm told, has said some very nice, complimentary things about George Yeo to the president. So, but I can't tell you further what formed the basis for George Yeo's suspension for time indefinite. But here is one thing I can tell you about George Yeo, though. Sometime back, I believe it was last year or the year before, when Mr. Amin Mudad, a Liberian businessman, participated in a bid for some of the stores at the airport in a new terminal. And George Yeo was one of those on the committee. They received all the bids from all of the business people who were in a running for some of the stores. And they turned down Amin Mudad. They turned Amin Mudad down, and they gave the stores to George Weah's Ghanaian girlfriend, or at least the best stores. And so they did that. Man, this my video is, I don't know what's happening. It's acting up, Buckeye. It's really, hold on, Buckeye, hold on. Hang on.
Okay, so folks, just keep following us. We're trying to do some adjustment on the video from Costa's end. But, you know, previously we talked about the vaccine being administered in a country by the Ministry of Health. You know, some people, folks that took the AstraZeneca previously are still going. Okay, cause you're back.
Yes, I removed my Wi-Fi extender, the booster, and I'm trying to see what the problem seems to be. The strength of the Wi-Fi down here has suddenly gotten weak. Even the booster doesn't seem to help. And so I'm trying to see what it is, but this is not good at all. Yeah, it's not good, Parker. And I hate it on my video or my internet when the buffers. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. It's not helping at all. I need to really
buffering.
Yeah, the video is dull. It's not helping. The video is dull. So I got this portable extender, and because the internet is all the way the internet, the router is all the way upstairs, and so downstairs here in the basement, the internet seems to not be so strong. So I got a little portable booster, put it in the wall, and then to try to improve the strength of the internet. But when it's only one bar, then it's not good at all. Then it affects the quality of the video, which is not good. Yeah. So as I was saying, folks, so George Yo went on Facebook, and Amin Muda was not happy at all about the fact that about the way they treated him, the way they didn't give him the stools. They give the stools away to this Georgia Ghanaian girlfriend. And so George Yo went on Facebook when he heard, Amin Muda did a post on Facebook, basically expressing his frustration, his legitimate frustration about the fact that he, as a Liberian man, was denied, and they gave the stools to Ghanaians. Now, Ghanaians would never give foreigners stores in their airport when their own citizens can run them. So when George Yo saw Amin Muda's post, he took to Facebook and he said some nasty things about Amin Muda. I mean, he was so unprofessional, George Yo. And do I feel sorry for him for the way? I think it's karma. Let me tell you something. There has to come a time in Liberia when whoever is the president will begin to punish government officials who treat Liberian business people badly. When a Liberian president tries to get a contract or tries to get some kind of contract, whether it's a service contract, it's a delivery of goods contract, whatever it is, and you treat them and you've denied them and you prefer foreigners to your own people, something has to happen to those people. And so I just want to say to George Yo, I remember your post you did to Amin Muda, the way you spoke to him in such an unprofessional and unethical manner. I think you deserve what you got. Whatever reason the president suspended you for, I don't give a damn. Go now and be acting all high and mighty. Yeah. These guys, Bokai, they don't care. They don't care. They don't have any conscience. He did what he did, and he thought he was doing good because Joey, girlfriend, they get the source of Joey, girlfriend, Bokai. So he was on Facebook attacking Amin Muda, a Liberian citizen who was legitimately feeling bad that he was denied the opportunity to get even one of the stores. Yeah. So that's correct. That's karma. You got it right, my brother. That's karma. So George Yo deserves what he got. I mean, the man was sitting at the airport. He didn't even know the president had suspended him for time indefinite. Sweet for you, my brother. Sweet for you. You deserve it. We need to change that. And I keep telling you, the only way we can change that is when we have the right president. The president that would look at government officials and punish them when they do not give deserving and qualified Liberian business people contracts. Even fire them. You look at them, you fire them. How dare you, as a minister or an official in the government, a Liberian man wants a store at the freak. Amin Muda runs a hotel. He runs a string of successful businesses. Waka, you want to tell me that store the man can run? Waka? A man who picked himself up by the bootstraps and has built successful thriving businesses. That store, you say, Amin Muda can run a whole hotel with an event center, and you say he cannot run a freaking store at the airport? Can you imagine that? They told Amin Muda that he was not qualified to run a store at the airport, even though he runs a hotel, a real estate business, a food processing plant, and a number of other businesses he runs. But he wasn't qualified to run a store at the airport, guy.
Yeah.
So they get a store to the Ghanaian girlfriend of George Weah. And George Yo had the audacity to take to Facebook to call Amin Mudat a childish, immature person, because Amin Mudat was complaining, was grumbling because they didn't give him the store. Hey, you run a hotel. Has anybody seen Bella Casa Hotel? It's the best run Liberian hotel that I know. Name one hotel. Bella Casa. And you tell the man he ain't fit to run a store, but he owns a hotel. And he owns an event center that hosts hundreds of people. But he can run a store. And you give it to Georgia's girlfriend. So George, is that what you got, my friend? No sympathy here from Henry Costa. None whatsoever. No. I pray for the day we have a real leader. A leader that will make promoting Liberian business people a priority. A policy matched and supported by affirmative action. That if I'm president of Liberia, and Bwaka Kamara is a businessman, and he wants a contract from government that he clearly has the capacity to perform on or to deliver on, and you look at Bwaka and you deny Bwaka in favor of a foreigner because he gives you a bribe, Bwaka, you, the minister, you are fired. You are fired. If you start doing that, Bwaka, this is how we take all the freaking money from the country and the foreigners take it abroad. Because we never promote our own. This is what we do. Now, Bwaka, today, Yombli Kanga Lawrence, the political leader of the Liberty Party, who is also the current rotating chair of the CPP, and her party chairman, Musa Hassan Belete, will appear before the National Elections Commission. But this is embarrassing.
Totally.
Between Yombli and now the Napo Osa. You know, you're making palava. And the palava, you carry it to stranger. The stranger you carry to the stranger, not lay up in it.
Not lay up in it, yeah.
Their palaver has now gone to a stranger, the elections commission.
To Joey Achirene.
So go ahead, Baka. Are you saying something? But we can speak together.
Yeah. I was saying they carrying their palaver to Joey Achirene, to NEC.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Now they take their palaver. It's going to the elections commission now. I'm going to read for you an invitation for conference by the Elections Commission to them. Republic of Liberia, National Elections Commission, August 12, 2021. Dear Mr. Musa Hassan Belete, Chairman, Liberty Party, 19th Street, Sinko, Monrovia, Liberia. Dear Mr. Belete, your communication dated 9 August 2021 to the Commission regarding the Liberty Party's 2021 Constitution in response to the 4th August 2021 communication by your political leader, Senator Yombli Kanga Lawrence, was forwarded to the Political Affairs Session Department of Programs. In this light, we wish to invite you to a conference on Monday, August 16th, 2021, with Senator Kanga Lawrence, political leader of the Liberty Party. The conference will commence at 11 a.m. in the James M. Frumoyan Conference Hall of the Commission. Thanks for your kind consideration as we strive to improve democratization within Liberia. Sincerely, Ignatius B. Wisse, Director of Political Affairs. Now, folks, there you have it. The Liberty Party dispute is now officially before the NEC. The NEC is presiding over it because the Liberty Party could not resolve their matter. They went to the Elections Commission. They took it to the Elections Commission. The Election Commission didn't jump in there by itself. They took it to them. And now the NEC is presiding. This is no good news for us in the CPP. Okay. These things have the propensity to drag on. They have the propensity to drive a deep rift within political parties. When you go to court, this is a quasi-judicial process going to the Elections Commission, because now the Election Commission will serve as the judge and the jury.
Yeah.
Now they're before the court. They're before the court because they can't resolve their matter internally. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. I hope that Yombly and Musa can resolve the situation in the best possible way that avoids further embarrassment to the CPP. I really hope so. But this thing here, I'm afraid it might drag on for too long. Okay, the point about it is that in the end, the NEC will decide who it thinks is the winner.
Yeah.
And if that person is not pleased, if the loser is not pleased, that person might proceed to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court too is controlled by George Weah. Not only by George Weah. Every president controls the damn Supreme Court, which is a shame. And then who knows what the Supreme Court might rule? I mean, God, this is bad. And this is all over power about who wants more control. Who? Oh my God! This is not good, Parker. It is not good. It is not.
Man, right now, Costa, is that don't they have top party executive like who handle this particular issue without going to the NEC or without even bringing it to the public? Because once it came out to the public, people started to raise concern on how the people in the LP are not united. They have become divided over political stuff. You know, some of these things you handle in-house, they're bringing it out. It only come out when there is need, when there have been no way to handle it at all. That's the time you come up with it. But every little thing come on social media, bring it to the fourth estate, do this, do that. No, it's not good. And now going to the NEC, it's in a bad image for the LP.
Yeah, it puts them in a bad position. It does. It really, really does. And I hope they can resolve this as soon as possible, because this is not good at all. It's not good. We're going to go to the phone line shortly, Boaka, and take some calls there. But before we do, I want to do this as a Orlando Pay. I want to say congratulations to you. You defended your doctoral dissertation on August the 10th, 2021. You're graduating from the Morgan State University, the Department of Higher Education, on August the 10th, 2021, after you successfully defended your doctoral dissertation. They confer on you the esteemed and deserved title of Doctor Orlando Pay. Folks, I want you to join with me in congratulating my friend Dr. Orlando Pay for a job well done. The graduation ceremony, the degree conferment, is expected to be held in December 2021. That's when Morgan State University has scheduled the degree conferment to be held. Congratulations to you, and it's from your wife, Martina Pay, and it's from me, Henry Costa, your friend. Waka, let's go to the phone lines and let's talk to our people. Listen, I got a very disturbing call last night from Mohammed Corner, our youth chair. One of our people, our coordinator, the COP coordinator for District number 14, Alhaji Senwa, was picked up by a gang believed to be loyal to Representative Ibrahim Vamuya Kone, AVC of District number 14. They picked Alhaji Senwa up and took him away to an unknown location and beat him up very badly. They beat him up very, very badly. And in the end, Mohammed Kone got in touch with me. They looked for him. They eventually found him, but he was badly beaten up. And I tried getting in touch with Vamuya Kone. He didn't answer. I sent him a message on WhatsApp. I called his numbers. The number that I have, he didn't pick. If you know Vamuya Kone, if you're listening right now, tell him I need to speak to him. I'm told it is his boys that did this. Boys who are in the neighborhood, in the community, who can easily be identified and recognized as his boys. They did this. They beat one of my boys up very badly. I have pictures of him very badly beaten up. I'm trying to speak to Vamuya Kone to tell him about this. We need to take action. If he does not do this, he will be in trouble with me. If you know Vamuya Kone, go and tell him that I am Representative Vamuya Kone. They beat this boy. Boga, you know Alhaji Senwa, right?
The man is always here at the office.
Let me send you Alhaji Senwa's pictures. How they beat the boy up. They beat him up so badly. He's hurt all over his body. Boga. I just send you the pictures. I mean, whatever the issue, whatever it's a disagreement, it should never have resorted to this. See how badly they beat the ball up.
Wow.
Yeah. See how badly they could have killed the people's son. And for what? Because apparently Alhaji Senwa is critical of their representative.
Yeah, he been critical. Yeah.
So Alhaji Senwa is on record for being critical of Representative Vamuya Kone. So his boys picked this boy up, our District 14 coordinator, and beat him up very badly.
Okay, here now is a story about that because you can remember Munka Kamara once donated to the youth wing, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay, that was then.
What's the full name? Let's call it full name. He runs a couple of gas. He's a businessman. Very successful.
Munka Kamara.
Yeah, Muka. Yeah. Muka donated 20 bags of rice to the COP youth wing for their 26.
Yeah. So Alhaji started supporting Munka lately because Munka have contested twice in District 14 and he always coming second to AVC. He always coming second.
Munka is very strong in our district.
Sure. So and the only time AVC will win election in District number 14.
You gotta go to Grand Cape County and trust people.
And secondly, Costa, AVC have a market ground at Vitan. The entire Vitan corner here is owned by AVC. And the mistake that the National Election Commission always do to make AVC to win election is that they open almost 2 different polling centers in the market, and it's entirely controlled by AVC. That particular area is controlled by AVC. Not a single vote that will come from any other person or any other candidate in that particular area. So AVC normally win landslide in the corner yard market. So lately, after the donation by Muka Kamara, Alhaji
Kekula
Sewa,
Muka Kamara. That's his full name.
okay, Kekula Muka Kamara, Alhaji Sewa and other guys been supporting because they want to be a part of Muka Kamara team. So they've been coming on social media, coming up with some positive news about Muka Kamara and then going critical on AVC. So probably that could have triggered this.
I think so, Baka.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. I mean, they beat the ball very badly. And AVC people, the AVC people did this. I sent him a message. I called him. He didn't pick my call. And I'm very disturbed about this. Alhaji is our coordinator for district number 14. Now, he doesn't have to support you, and you are his lawmaker. He has a right to criticize you. You've been representative. This is his second term. AVC is serving his second term. You don't even hear him. He's not critical in the legislature. He never says anything at all. He's a big CDC man. You know, tell AVC, we got to resolve this issue. I want those his boys who beat Alhaji up, we want them arrested and prosecuted. We will help to treat this board, the COP, but the cost, he will reimburse us for that. Two things we want. We want no boys arrested, that's first and foremost. Whatever we provide for treatment for Alhaji, AVC will have to compensate, will have to reimburse us for that. That's the only way we can resolve this issue. We want those boys arrested. We want them arrested. And Alhaji knows them. Alhaji knows all the boys that pick him up. He knows them. Let's go. What kind of nonsense is that? He doesn't have to support you. He doesn't. I mean, you've been there. What? This is your second term. You want to come back for the third term? Does ABC think that they should vote for him for the third term? Let's go to the lines and take some calls.
Yeah, before we go to the line, there are other two things that I want us to look at, Costa. You know, the issue about the fire service, they mean the fire truck. You posted about it. And a lot of people have been posting also this morning. Samuel Tue came up and said that the government brought in fire trucks. So all of what you posted is not true. They shouldn't mind you and blah, blah, blah. That was what he posted this morning on his Facebook page. And secondly, you know, the government of Liberia had placed travel ban on travel restriction on some government officials. The Ministry of Justice did that. Those officials include Bishop John Clay, Duanan Kamara, Charles Gore, Amara Kamara, and you know, they were all stopped from traveling by the Ministry of Justice on grounds that there have been corruption allegation hanging over them. But I'm getting information that Charles Gore and Mr. Kamara have already left the country. So
Charles Gore left the country more than a week ago by way of Sierra Leone. Charles Gore, they put manager from the Buchanan Port who created a bank account and stole over 300,000. And Charles Gore says the reason he did it is because Bill Tower had been stealing the money too. So he decided to take his share. Bill Tower stole some money, and from that same money that comes from ArcelorMittal. So Charles Gore felt, you know, I'm not going to be sitting here and every time the money comes, Bill Tower comes here and collects the money and takes it, and we get nothing. So he stole his share. That's what he did. There is no justification for stealing, especially public money, but Charles Gore did that. And Charles Gore knew they were going to come for him, so he left the country by way of Sierra Leone. It is believed that he's on his way to the United States. Now, we do not know whether he's made it to the States yet, but Charles Gore left the country even before the National Port Authority had that press conference of theirs, in which they said they had done the investigation and Charles Gore confessed to stealing the money and wiring it to his bank account, just about $300,000. Charles Gore was already out of the country. He was long gone. Yeah, $300,000 US. That's what he stole. So he's gone. He's out of the country. Yep. Let's take some more calls. Now, I don't know what the government will do to try to pursue him. If he comes to the States, there are mechanisms that can be explored. They can explore those mechanisms. They can contact the American counterpart, and they can ask them to help facilitate the retrieval of the funds. If the funds are indeed in his U.S. bank account, they can prove that the source of the funds is criminal. It's a proceed of corruption, and perhaps the U.S. government might return the money so that Bill Torre can eat it. Yeah, because when they return the money, that's what's going to happen. Bill Torre will eat the money. He and George Weah. So perhaps the Americans will do that. Return the money to George Weah and Bill Torre. Yeah, let's take some calls.
All right, 0770-102-102, 086-010-383, 55102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624171. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother, and good morning to my leader, Petro Costa. Good morning, leader.
Morning, Amara.
Hello?
Good morning, Amara. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Yesterday we went there, and one of the interesting parts was, leader, it was interesting to know that one of our convicts from the COP, for the COP district of Maputo, charged by the name Mohamed Spangler, was one of the main orchestrators of the attack on Alhaji yesterday. So what we intend to do, leader, before any further investigation, we are asking the youth chair to kindly take him out of our chat room and also ask him to do a very strong investigation on him. Let him come forward and tell us that the remaining convicts, the remaining guys that did the attack. So Alhaji was beaten and we will not want to relay as the leader said. If Vamuya, to many of the whom are listening to me now, if Vamuya is whatever way he is, let him please make sure. Let him please make sure and do everything possible. Let it bring the guy there, also there, let it bring there and put it in. Because it will start checking for the men who will be very back. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling in.
I told the youth chair, Mohammed Kone, that they should go and file a police report. File a complaint, a report with the police immediately. In fact, while Alhaji was still looking the way he was looking after he was found, they took him somewhere to Orasa Market. That's where they brutalized him on a Sunday when the market was empty. So I told them, file a police report immediately and go to the police station. I think they did that. I believe they did it because Mohammed sent me a message. Okay, so they registered the case. Yes, Mohammed did that. And yeah. So Alhaji founded a group called the Movement, the Citizens United Against the Re-election of AVC.
Okay.
So AVC has not been happy about that at all. You know, of course. But let's take more calls then.
Okay, let's see if we can take Mr. Vali on this line. Mr. Vali, welcome. Yeah, you're live.
All right, thank you. I just spoke with the victim, and with when they beat him out, they almost threw him in the water. He had to rush to my area yesterday to the clinic there. But I couldn't treat him. I wanted a renowned hospital to treat him so we can get a good record of him. And they are on our way now to the station to get all necessary documents from the station, and the perpetrator should be brought to book. If Amuya sit down and let this thing go, it will go after him. We will not relent. We will surely case him out of that office. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Now take another person from this line. Good morning.
I mean, they beat the ball badly.
Morning, Waka. Morning to my leader and hero. This is Martina Konante, Costa Princess on the land this morning.
Welcome.
Thank you for the show. But I need to call me on my number. I lost my phone. I lost your number.
Okay.
Okay. Quickly, I want to speak to the fashion issues. Like what leader was saying, a lot of people, Baka, they don't listen to radio. all the kids vaccine here are going to go take the vaccine. People will not know that when you take the vaccine, especially those who took the first dose, and when you take the second dose, it will be very harmful to you. All the year that the vaccine here are going to go take the vaccine. So what I expect the government to do was to build a system that people that take the vaccine, when you go, you call your name, soon you put your name and you register that you take the first vaccine, and it will stop you from taking the second vaccine, because not everybody listening to radio. They have in the country, people don't even care what happened in this country anymore. They just get their own news when they tell you say and how they will carry it. And quickly, I want to speak to the issue of Alhaji Sinwa. We need to go in district number 14 this morning to go meet the representatives in district number 14 to ask him about what happened, because the action of he against her. And I want this to make it clear. If we do an investigation, it's been proven that actually that Vamunian Corner is the one that sent a group against her to go pick up Alhaji. The time he would take to be city group against her with drugs, then you take that time to do where in your district that even Alhaji then speak against him, that his people will still vote for him. We got plenty of evidence on him. Say he won't force people to support him, we will move in that district and we will tell you, say, we get power over the blue apps. He can't do nothing to us, he can't silence us. That against them, oh, we get loyal people to all that Gosha can't enter in there. The Kwale can't charge that you do anything. So that thing you do any establishment, any COP member. I'm Martina Konate personally will go after Vamunia Kone. I want to say the air will go live later to tell him. Then you go and go sue me. I will let appear equal. Any attempt or any COP member, my own lawyer people I get to will go to him and they will go for him. Thank you this morning.
Thank you so much, Martina Konate, Costa Princess. So the phone lines are open. 0770. Let's take Noah Zhao Gibson on this line. Noah, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good morning from my area to our leader. And good morning to Wakai. I did not intend to call because I'm like chivalry with, Cole is, challenging here. But because I heard our leader spoke concerning an attack on one of our members of the COP, so it's a matter of concern to all of us. For me, Costa, this is my suggestion. You go or you come down, either you investigate, you don't investigate. Famuyan Kone will deny that he did not send those guys to do what they did to Alhaji. And you go, look, those guys will not just get up in their own mind and do what they did. This was sanctioned by Famuyan Kone, the lawyer to him, so they were doing things to please him. And since the thing happened, he had not come out to condemn it. He didn't come out to say anything that even if he was somebody who is gracious enough, who got conscience, he would have told the Liberian National Police because he's a lawmaker. I don't know, you'll have these guys arrested. While we investigate, why they have to do what they did. So what we want to do, let me tell you something. For me, I'm a radical man. I let radical answer. We're just waiting for a mandate from you. We're waiting for you to tell us what to do, and that's why we're waiting. And as any order you pass, I will ensure that order is implemented to the fullest, and we will act. So let us get ready to flop every medicine of the COP. We prepare, but we're waiting for our leader to tell us, no, I move there, do as far as channel waiting for you. I'm all waiting for you for Central.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Noah Zhao Gibson. So the phone lines are still open. If you're in the diaspora, you can call me on +231 888 624171. I'll take the youth chair on this line, Mohamed Kone. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Waka, and good morning to Leader Evan Pedro Costa. My name is Mohamed S. Kone, and I call from Johnsonville. Look, the issue involving Alhaji Sanwa. Honorable Kone, these are there on Kone habitual behavior. Even at the time some of us were in a district, he nearly beat Marco Tipisi to death. Marco Tipisi got to run for his life. We got to protect Marco Tipisi because Marco Tipisi is going to step that campaign. We 2013. And the duel of Kiteta got to turn off to save my contribution that day. Even in bad times, when you disagree with the man will carry a talk, he will order a death squad, because a death squad the man get. The man then involved in so many alleged murder activity in the district. We have been told that as they water or wait on somebody, the son of Bokone Hen will be behind. Alleging activity for more than 14 years. You can't disagree with that man. How you receive the people. The only way you can be safe if you are popular and well-rooted with the ghetto boys, then you might be safe. But anything other than that, you disagree with the man, automatically go after you. Alaji Pome started this way. Alaji said, you have a good call, movement against Honorable Kone re-election bill. They play to have a protest on Thursday. They come in Thursday. Honorable Kone became a rattle. I am affected by that particular group because they grew up giving popularity among the youth and the marketeers. Predicate upon that, he has no other viable alternative available to him but just to send his thoughts to be on Alaji. Last year I was at Bazoo, 11:45 we took a call in Kawata because Alaji late the play I used to late before when I was in Kawata. A little call me that Alaji has been attacked by 14 men. The Ripona camp. Alaji will be killed. Now I've got well away. I told my big worker I care about 30 men in the district. We schedule Alaji all war. Now they took Alaji to Bamuya market, the lawmaker market. That way you can be all or critics. When you did that way, now they came from Moko market, they beat you severely. So when they hold up, I believe that all they getting in Kawata last night. One of my comrades said, let's go from Moko market. One in that process, the order we were going there, that had the video Haji went to the Josso, to my big brother Josso in Warasa for safety. When you see the ball, that's how some of they beat the ball. All when they met with the ball, they're so deep this so. I don't even know I did not sorry for internal problem right now. You're not for internal bringing.
No, we need to take him to the hospital.
I need to get me. And I'm on my way to Carlton this morning.
Okay. So
listen.
That market, nobody will tell they will.
Okay, listen to Costa now. Costa saying something.
First and foremost, since the police complaint, the case has been registered with the police, Alhaji needs to go to the hospital. That's what we need to do. But I will talk to you. You're carrying to the hospital now.
Okay.
I mean, they should have done that even yesterday. I mean, I don't know why they did that. But let's take some more calls there, Baka. This is so wrong. They beat this ball so badly, folks. They could have killed the people's son. And for what? Because he opposes the representative?
Yeah.
What kind of nonsense is that?
All right, let's see if we can take Momo the Critical Johnson. Good morning.
Baka and good morning, leader. Straight to the point, Momo the Critical Johnson, the chairman of the Mali Board of Justice. No, let me say this, leader. Alaji Sewa, I'm telling you, speak dignity to what the chairman just said. Alaji Sewa happened to be, he remain one of the best of the COP and out of the Mali Board of Justice. Moreover, he is the publication officer of the Mali Board of Justice. So I just got the information because from yesterday my cannot make it well. I've been down. But for the information I'm just seeing on Facebook and for what I'm hearing, we are going to put ourselves together to demand justice for Alaji. Even if the job for heaven can stop us from getting justice. So, you know, I will say, we listen to you as a executive director of the Mali Board of Justice. I'm going to be good now to call down to the chairman of council officials to pursue. And we listen to you. Thank you. Enough is enough.
Thank you so much, Momo, for calling in. We still take some calls 0770-102-102-86-010383, 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-6241-71. Wherever you are, just keep your calls coming in and you'll be live with us here. Now take this person. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Yeah, your name you calling from. Welcome.
Good morning, Petro.
Welcome.
Yeah, Petro, I'm not to come and you already know. I don't know who I talk about to come and and I want to say this. There's a copy to the honorable man. I want to say there's a copy to the honorable man right now that's speaking. He happy from now to this evening to speak on the issue. If the honorable man don't speak on to the issue, that I'm saying to you. If you don't speak on the issue, there'll be a root of engagement. I'm saying it seriously to you, Petro. There'll be a root of engagement. This is good and I'm telling you seriously. He has from now to this evening to speak. If the honorable man don't speak to the issue, what is happening now, there'll be a root of engagement. I'm telling you seriously. We will gather ourselves and we'll move to where he is, and even to him to see him and see what we can do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother, for calling. The phone lines are still open. Let's take Pangomo. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Bata Kamara. Good morning, Costa. Good morning to all of the blood people. Costa gave me fine new day morning, man. When Costa was talking about, amen. They bought what they get big.
Alaji.
Hello?
Alaji.
Yeah, Alaji. My cousin was telling me, he gave me breaking news this morning about beating of that man. I was COP representative. I was invited today morning. They told that there's a two were done yesterday, day before yesterday. The creating to me, I was invited that should be the trial today. Trial time because they have the background. They want to what you call it there. So that today was this 14 meeting. I was invited. I told myself I need to find a way to table and get up to tell myself so I can read. I just heard a breaking news. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry to Alaji. Let Allah bless him. Let Allah be with him. He might not die. I'm thankful now. But you know, there's a process that we're doing now. This problem, they always do it. I don't know, but we are going to see that FDC see that he won't do 40. Why don't you go beat somebody's car on political affair? What? Is there anybody pop problem? Can anybody pop that landy? There's a complete nonsense, barbaric behavior, criminal behavior. What did somebody child from labor until today? I'm sorry, Allah, Allah be with him. Allah gave him spirit recovery, but from where we pay for that thing.
Okay.
He will pay for that wounded of labor.
All right. Thank you so much, Pangomo, for calling. We have to take all our callers on the line this morning. 0770-102-102-86, 010383. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning to the voice of the voiceless.
Welcome.
This is Eddie Sharif calling from District 4.
Welcome, Eddie.
Yeah. Like you see, in this country, people want to take leadership and they are not leader. Most of the people, they are ruler. Why would somebody criticize you or disagree with you? Then you try to harm them. Then you are now a leader. Most of the people that came to power, I don't know. We got to learn from our mistake. Because people just come to power or they come with the money and people vote for them. Most of the people, they don't know anything about leadership. See what it did to my brother. Beat him up because he disagreed with somebody. And I just had the whole country running now. If you disagree with any statement or any representative or minister, they plan to harm you. So they got to change. And we like when people got to learn from our mistake. We got to know what we're voting for. We got to try to change our mentality. And that lawmaker need to be taken to court.
Okay. You know, Costa, we talked about the Stephen Tobo Estate football field the last time. And yesterday I passed through that there was a match play. You know, they started playing game there already. They thinking about that thing all of me was saying. So the fee have been turned over again to the citizens. So they have started playing football game on a particular football field again. So
but the feel for the community people, Stephen Tower as a football field has always been that way. You know, it was a total shock to me when Mr. Lawal said he bought it.
Yeah. Okay, so 0770102 zero.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to show you all the pictures of Alhaji. I think I don't know what a Facebook will not block them for being too graphic
Yeah.
or
Good
block
morning.
my account for posting them.
How are you?
I'm okay. Your name, are you calling from?
You speaking to Ansu Kalade from Guadalajara.
Ansu?
No, but I was very sure when I saw he said, I to the gospel last day. I thought he was beaten by someone else. But surprisingly, Haji said, he stayed there last day. He was at the house. Weston got marched to his house and beating. Vamuya says, and the beating. He got one last matter last day. He said that he's one of ABC referee here, man. This morning,
Your line is totally bad, my brother. You are coming in not too good, but I hope you can call back and find a real good position so we can have you back. Let's take this person. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Your name? Where you calling us from? Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Dear Christmas Saint Allah Mumbai, your boss Eloquent Peking, and I join you from Kakata.
Welcome.
Yeah, I've been following the conversation, and what happened to our comrade is very, very much heartbreaking. And as I listen to Chairman Momo, I can say, Leader Costa, we are just awaiting the mandate. We are confident of what we are into. We know revolutions don't come easily, so we are ready to fight for it. Leader, when you give us a mandate, we are going to gather and we are going to call on the government of Liberia. Although we don't expect them to take any serious action as this has to do with the COP, but we are going to take our own actions and they can imprison us. At the end of the day, history will still remember what we did to save our country. Thank you for the show.
Thank you so much for calling from Cock City. We still take some calls as it is coming in.
The first thing is we need to follow up on the case, the complaint that was filed by our people yesterday with the police. They need to make some arrests. We will exhaust that and we'll see what they do. If they don't take any action against the people who were involved in beating Al-Haji up, then we will decide what next course of action to take. But for the time being, we will give them the benefit of the doubt and see what they do. For Vamuya Kone, I can assure you, if you don't take action, you and I will be in a serious trouble. And Vamuya Kone, you know me well. You know me very, very, very well. I've known you for many years. If you don't take action against your people, I haven't spoken to him in at least about 2 years or so. I haven't spoken to Vamuya Kone. But he knows me. If you don't take action, you and I will be in trouble. That's why I can tell you. Just go to AVC. If he doesn't take action against his people for beating my man up, you and I will be in trouble. Your people beat one of my people up, and you have to take action. You have to turn them over to the police, and you will pay us for every cent we spend to treat this boy. Now, it's not that we want your money to treat him, but you caused this mess because if your people didn't get the impression from you that this is okay, now people who know you well enough, who live in the district, we've heard these things about the guy. Okay? He always got the talks, they beat people up, his people he consider political enemies, and it's just sad. So you're gonna have to take action. You don't take action, you'll be in trouble with us. Let's take some more calls there, boy.
All right. Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number. Good morning. That person line is connecting. I don't know, but you have to call back 0770-102-102-886, 010383, 555 102 are the lines. Okay, let's take this person. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, this is P. Jimmy Cooper calling from Baltimore, Maryland, in the USA.
Okay, welcome.
All right, but Costa, what you just said, that he will give orders. You guys are saying that they will give order. They are waiting for Brother Costa to give order for them to move in. But as you directly said, let him just wait and then see what the COP on the ground will do before taking any action, giving any order. So I pray that everything will go. The brother that just heard, I hope that will get a WhatsApp, not a WhatsApp number, but I pray that I will get any number from the Costa to make my contribution. So I pray I'm P. Jimmy Kofa right in Maryland. Whatever number that you give me, I want to contribute to his medical bills. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So we're gonna wait and see what the police would do. We know we are COP. They don't really like us. Things regarding us. In fact, they treat us badly, the government. But we will see what they do. If they don't do it, we will take action. Yeah, we will take action, and we'll take action directly against ABC. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's take some more calls, Waka. We've got about 25 minutes to go.
Come on.
Yeah, begin.
Yeah, welcome. Hello.
Yeah, begin, Mono.
Yeah, welcome. You are live. Momo, I don't know why you are calling again. I don't know, but you have to call me back. Probably want to chip you or something. That'll take. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, yeah, Baka.
Pangomo.
Good morning. Come on again. I'm hello.
Yeah.
I'm line. I'm going to. Hello.
Pangomo, you are live. You are live.
Pangomo, go ahead. We can hear you.
He left your line. Pangomo, once he say hello, I say hello. It means you are live. So we still taking your calls. Keep them coming in, and you will be live with us here this morning on the show 0770-102-102, 886-010-383. Those in the diaspora can call me on WhatsApp. That's +231 888 Yeah, so there is no call yet this morning. We still anticipate your calls. Keep them coming in, and you will be live with us on the show this morning. So we're talking about Alhaji Sinwa, and let's take this person. Good morning. Okay, let's speak to the man. Let's speak to Alhaji Sewa himself. Alhaji, good morning and welcome to the show.
Yeah, BJ, thank you so much. Good morning to you, Pedro Costa. Good morning to our COP members across the world.
Yeah, Alhaji, just tell us what really happened from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, BJ, it's so sad. Yeah, the COP.
Hello? Oh, let me see if I can call you directly on your number, Alhaji. But I think
we
good morning.
To hear from him.
Good morning. Yeah, you are live. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm still. I said I'm watching calling for Clarendon.
Welcome.
For Clarendon.
Okay.
Yeah, the honor is very, very intolerant. Whenever you say anything against you, you send people to get against you. They go to the mountain to anything, but they take it. But you said, come 2023, you're not going to let them do this thing. So you must get ready to all new men and do this thing. So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm still trying to get in touch with Alhaji there. Let me see if I can get him quickly on the line. All right, so we're trying to Alaji, good morning. What really happened?
Because we are agitating against the police, the bad leadership style of Honorable Kone, last year at about 9:30 p.m., I was in resting and I received a call from one of our members who was also in Peru with Honorable Kone. So when he called me, he said, you know, I have a problem, I really want us to talk urgent. But as soon as I opened my door, I received a letter, a thought that very, very bright at my school. In fact, I was going on, I was seriously beating, severely, and I was speaking to him, serious wounds all around my body. And when I did not stop, that was not the only one beating. And the medical chair of the COP, Sebu Proma, also beating severely, and I was speaking to him thoroughly, a whole leg now, is more working by the grace of God. They are actually carrying around in this way, carrying quality, having health, and all the chap out there, you know, carrying it in the district. They are not part of the national security service, but they see that they can just do things to people and go impunity. So this is what happening now that people don't eat together.
Alaji, by what time you were pick up? When you were pick up and where they took you?
They took me from my house because I was indoor around 9:30. Took me from my house and they started beating me from the house because I actually being called down for about a week plus down. So they took me from my house, they beat me, they started every calling me go. Because all the community people are coming around, they were men are go. And the way they beat me, they beat me.
Alaji, was it 9:30 a.m. or p.m.? Which one are you talking about?
9:30 p.m. last night.
It was night.
9:30 p.m.
All right, so have you guys registered a case? If yes, have there been anything from the Liberia National Police?
Yeah, the case was registered by Chairman Chita Vito Mohamed Cohen and all the members along my family last night at the Zunken police station. So the police asked us to take a pectoral evidence in order to take photo and then present it to them. They say it was very late, around 1 o'clock this morning, but we went by the sun because they tell me the fence, when I go find the fence, Chief Baga, they tell me the people elected back to Chief Baga after clicking the east of my body. So when we went back to the station after the Pizarrito Corner and other people rescued me by God, great thing, God. And how the police house, they say we can't do anything, we should go back to the station this morning. We should go for treatment, and then every necessary treatment that we do material paper, and then we send it to them as a pectoral evidence towards the process.
Okay, so Alaji, my next question is, can you identify some of the guys that
some of them are part of the COP, UV, and the other part of the district chapter. We have a guy called Momodu family. A part of Momodu family, Eddie Massacre. I can identify all of them. Some of them have that type of speed me. We have one called Animal Power. We have the other one called, they're too pretty. I'm not allowed to you. I know all of them are faces. All of them are dealing to me. I know them.
Okay, so have there been anything from the representatives in? Have he called you? Have he reached out to you? Because you know there have been some allegation level against him. Have he reached out? Have his office reached out to you?
The representative statement was one of my uncle who is also an official. He was part of the UP Eddie student rabbi. He called him last night. And the only thing the representative will tell you now, tell your children how to be very respectful, or tell your son how to be very respectful to other people. That was the only comment that was being made by the representative to my uncle. And this morning he said it will be for him at 8 o'clock in the morning at his Bamuko market.
Okay, you said he called your uncle and told him that you should tell your children not to be disrespectful to other people.
Exactly. So it means it was something that he was aware of.
Yeah.
You can refer to yourself as a public servant in your sort of thing with no continuity. You say tell a child or your children not to be disrespectful to other people.
We know the body.
Okay, so you said he invited you to a meeting this morning?
He invited my uncle to a meeting this morning at 8 p.m. 8 a.m. Right, 8 a.m. this morning.
Okay, hope your uncle can go with Mohamed Chicharito Conan of the youth wing.
We want the details. Keep us posted.
Then I believe the two of you are able to see.
Okay, thank you so much. So that's it, Laji. Thank you. Thank you. So, of course, that's it.
The representative would say that. Tell your nephew to respect his elders. But you think because you're the representative, so people should prostrate, go on their knees and worship you? They shouldn't criticize you if they feel that you're not serving them well. And you're telling people after this young man was brutalized, that's what you have to say, Vamuya Kone? I want to wait for the meeting. The meeting he called, and he invited Al-Haji's uncle to this morning. I'll wait for that meeting. I want to hear how it goes. Because I know Vamuya Kone. I know what hits him hard. I know how to deal with him. He does not want my trouble. I bet you, Vamuya Kone, did you not know that this boy is one of my people? I'm sure you knew, but you just don't care. Yeah, you don't want my trouble. Yes, because when I come after you, I will do it so savagely, it will not even be funny. But we will wait and see what you will say in that meeting.
I wish I could get his number this morning to try to reach out to him.
I will
on the
send
show.
his both numbers to you right now.
Yeah.
I don't know whether these numbers are still working. I've tried to call him. I can't get a hold of him.
So
I'm gonna put them to you right now. Go back to the lines. Let's put some calls there.
Yeah, probably somebody to listening and have the number they can give it. But I'm trying to get in touch with the number Acosta just sent. But if you have the number too, you can give it.
Call that number. Call the Lone Star one.
Okay, they're ringing this morning.
Hello?
Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Boaka Kamara of the Costa Show. You are live on the Costa Show. We just want to ask you a few questions about a situation yesterday in your district. Please.
I'm not aware of anything that happened in my district, though.
Yeah, a situation.
Wait. Tell him I'm on the phone.
Okay, Costa is on the phone. We want to talk with you.
Ask him whether he can hear me.
You can hear Costa?
Yeah.
Okay. Representative Corner, I tried to call you yesterday. One of my boys, the COP coordinator for District 14, was brutally attacked by your people, known associates of yours. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, Mr. Costa, as you know me, you have been doing me for the work of ages. You have been doing me for the work of ages.
That's not a point.
Ages. I'm not
yeah, but I've also heard that you have groups of people that attack people who criticize you.
You know, I've been elected for the past 8 years. You have not heard anything like a brutality from my end. So I have been very quiet and an amiable man in the society. I don't see any reason why I should be bold enough to brutalize people where my people voted for me on the wide margin.
Honorable,
so
do you Honorable?
Hello? Do you know? Representative Kone. Representative Kone, when the uncle of Al-Haji called you, what did you tell him when he called and told you that his nephew had been beaten severely by some of your people? What did you say to his uncle?
As far as I'm concerned, I've done anything. It was the one man who called me by name Stewart.
Yes, that's the uncle of Al-Haji.
Yeah.
So after everything that then I will get to you, I want to know what happened really. Because he called me around by 11 something. He called me around by 11 to some minutes to 12. So I'm not aware of anything. He has to come and brief me what really happened.
Okay, but my question to you, do you know Alhaji Sewan?
I don't know Alhaji Sewan in person. I only got the communication last when he called me. I'm sorry I talked on my telephone. Should I tell you the hour, the minute? I don't know in person. Maybe I know him, but I don't know in person. But I didn't say one.
Okay. Tell him we're waiting for the outcome of the meeting. Is he having a meeting this morning with the family?
You having a meeting with the family today, right?
Pardon?
Are you having a meeting with his family today?
They said that they want to see me, and I told them my office is open to all citizens of
District 14, and not only District 14, Liberia as a whole.
Okay, so we await the meeting that will be held today between you and them, and after that, remember that we are following the case closely. Okay.
Okay. The only thing I remember to tell you that I'm a good leader. The last time, 2 days ago, last week, because people mocked last speaker on the taxi abusing me on the road, and they start abusing my mother. But as a leader, I don't have to follow that. I should expect that.
Is it that I make you angry to send people to beat on him?
No, if that make me angry, I should have just got under the very day. If that make me angry, I should have got under that very day. My followers should have got it to them.
Why does he have a history of sending people to beat people?
Do you have a history of sending people to beat people?
People such as Michael Tippison.
No, but the first term of my election as my elected official of government.
Yeah, honorable, and the thing that is that you have become critical on Alaji and his team because they are coming out with an organization called they are against your re-election. So is it that make you a little bit angry and then send your boys to beat on him? We want to find out some things. That's why we asking you some of these questions.
District 14 is my home. I'm not in transit. And I have been in that battle for so many years as a leader. Emotional do not carry me. I want you to understand that. As a leader, I have to be calm. I don't know what really happened. But remember that I have followers. Maybe your followers, if you happen to insult or go against their leader, maybe the follower will go against you.
Okay, and what do you say about that? You say maybe your follower will go against the people if they insult you. What do you say about that? Is it okay with you?
I'm just sorry I cannot get Mr. Costa well on the land.
But you can plug it in.
Relay his questions to you, then I will be in a position to answer it better.
Ask him whether he's okay with it. Look what he's saying. Maybe my followers will attack the people. That's a tacit approval of your followers beating people up.
Before you left for abroad, you know how calm Mr. Kone is. Mr. Kone is a very tolerant man.
Mr. Kone, you can be kind, but your supporters can do that. And then
that is why. This is what, Mr. You do not insult a leader.
Oh, no. I see.
You might have your children home, but you do not have control over your children.
Oh.
So for example, you left your house this morning.
Okay, okay,
Mr.
So
Kone.
maybe your child or your children have to go out and do something. All you have to do is to investigate.
Okay, Mr. Kone, I understand now. I understand your point. Your point is that no citizen should go against their leader. They shouldn't insult any leader. Even George Weah said no citizen should insult.
Even George Weah, who is a president, when you go against him, he will not go against you. But maybe his followers.
Oh.
This is why.
Okay.
Costa, you should understand that Costa has his followers in Liberia.
All right. So that's why your own followers went
I will not
against.
tell my followers to beat people up.
That mistake. If my follower happens to do something wrong out, it is my bounty as a good leader to investigate. If my follower is wrong, I will apologize to you. That is
your followers did.
That's what makes you to be a leader.
Okay, so your followers did. Your follower did it, right?
If my follower has done something, it is your duty.
It is your follower.
Based upon my input, then you will know whether I'm the doer.
Okay.
Wait, put the phone down there where he can hear me.
Yeah, listen.
Honorable Corner, this is Costa. I know you. I've known you for so long. You will fix this issue. If you don't fix this issue, you and I will have trouble. You and I will have trouble.
Understand? If you think Hachi can make you to go against principles, then I'm ready to face the battle.
Okay.
Okay, put the phone back. Put the phone back. I want you to hear me. So you're ready to face the battle. Fine. Thank you. Cut the man off.
Okay. He's gone.
Folks, you hear him? This man knows about this thing, Wakai. He knows about it. You hear him say, I got my followers. If you cost the leader, the followers will not like it. Wakai, it's simple. This man is simply telling you his followers can beat people up, that he has a problem with people insulting leader.
Yeah.
You know what he said? He made it clear that if you don't respect your leader, the followers can go and they will attack you, and he will not know about it, or he will not approve it, and by your followers. This man knows about this. He just exposed himself. You don't need to be a forensic investigator to understand what the man just did. The man just exposed himself. He already told you, my followers may not like you insulting me. What did we say Al-Haji did? He already knows.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what his boys did. They did it with his knowledge and with his consent. He knows. And then he telling me, say, he ready for the battle. You can fight battle, Papi. You can speak English good, and you will fight battle with me. You can even speak English good. Now you myself will fight battle. Let's go back to the phone lines and take some more calls there. Baba, you brave, eh? Joey, I didn't cry in my hand that you don't want Ale Watting. You show ABC you want me to go inside your thing and bring all your dirty clothes outside? You want me to go in your closet? ABC, Abraham Vamuyan Kone? Eh? You won't fight me? You able to fight? Papi, let's take some calls there.
All right, we'll take
you will address this issue, or you and I will have a serious issue. You and I will have a serious problem if you don't fix this problem. You got boys talking about you insult leader and the leader supporter then will take action. What kind of nonsense is that? Can't talk about you ready for the battle. You ready for battle? You can speak English.
Yeah, I'm very constrained to call you by. Boga, leader, it was interesting you to know there's no power problem yesterday out of the bar zone that you think of that we did not enter to look for Alhaji. At the end of the day, we were able to end to see all the way in Waterside, a very terrible place. I listened to Honorable Cullen on the call. Honorable Cullen, you able to fight this battle? Do you think if you can fight this battle and end this battle correctly? These gentlemen are just confirmed, because I haven't called him Honorable. He has confirmed that indeed he is in the need of this. Please, leader, we take your Marxist instruction from you. If you give us the instruction, we will move in a radical Marx movement. We will create a radical Marx movement to get to our main house and get in whatever we want to do. Seriously speaking, Chairman.
Okay.
Seriously,
thank you so much. Now take Momo.
Good morning. So you ready for the battle? You can battle, Papi. You can't talk good when you talk about battle. You know the same people that go beat people that don't want you talking about. You get mad. Who's that, Momo?
Good morning, Momo.
Yeah, brother. Good morning, brother. We are going a very peaceful manner as we speak. How to pick up the state motorbike. We are going now in POPP shed for the battle of Alhaji Sewa. As we speak,
don't go to Bamuya Corner house. Just stay away from Bamuya Corner. You will deal with him when the appropriate time comes.
Listen. Hello.
Tell them, man, they are not allowed. I do not authorize them going to Bamuya Corner's house.
All right, Hinja left the line. I need to call him back, but let's speak to Mohamed Kone. Mohamed Chicharito.
Yeah, let me give Mohamed Kone the instruction. Mohamed.
Good morning.
Yeah, Wakai.
Mohamed, listen. You and your men, I order you all to stand down. Do not engage Bamuya Kone. I know how to deal with him. You heard him. I've known him for years. Do not engage him. He's a weak old man. I know how to handle him.
Costa is saying that you guys should not engage Vamuya Kone. He himself will deal with Vamuya Kone. So
I know the people Vamuya Kone. Don't worry, I know the man. Well, the man are weak.
All right. Thank you, leader. Leader, we will not go there.
Just focus on taking care of Al-Hadi. Take him to the hospital. Let him do some X-rays. We don't know what's happening to him.
He admitted the eye. This man has a record of illegality. He been killing people. He allegedly killed somebody because of lead. We know all these fights. That's a fight. He beat
that man get plenty. I know that man. I know it. That man thing.
We are all waiting for him.
But we are everywhere. But we are myself.
The guy was dead squad. Every time he came for the market, they beat the general market door. He didn't laugh. That you don't know about it. Look at his statement. That he gets supporter. So you are encouraging your supporter to be all those who disagree with you. That asset I made them by asset. He privilege that you get them. He butchered the offender. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The man met that. The man say he got his supporters. If a supporter, he like the way you talk to him, his supporter will take action. Vamuya Kone. Don't even want me to start with the Vamuya Kone story. Vamuya Kone. If I open my mouth on Vamuya Kone, my boy, y'all not even like it. What? That man's story can finish. Hell about human beings, see so. But I will hold on for now. That nonsense you were talking on the show just now, he mean it. He know me. Vamuya Kone knows me very well. He will never want me to start on him because when I start, I will not stop. Vamuya Kone will cooperate. We will arrest his boys, or we will make sure the police will arrest them, and they will be dealt with according to the law. And he will underwrite the cost or reimburse us for all expenses made to provide treatment for Alhaji Senwa. That is the only way we can amicably resolve this thing. If not, Vamuya Kone will have me to deal with. Let's take a few more calls there. 2-3 more calls, then we'll close up. Two more, in fact, 2 more.
Good morning.
Yeah, leader, this is what I will give him. For me, everything I do, I love the legal side. For the fact that you have instructed that we should not act, we have to wait for you. We are waiting, and I'm calling on every member of the COP to not act until Costa speaks and tells us what to do. But Costa, this is what I want to say. If you listen to Haji said some members of the COP were part of it because they worked with Bamuya, they worked with the district chapter of Bamuya, and they were part of his structuring. So I want us to investigate who were those members of part of the COP
to call the names to the police and demand the police arrest them.
Which you expel them from the COP because it means that they are not part of us. They are people who are pressured. If you can be part of us and then you go after our own uniform and manner like you claim to be part of, we should communicate that they should be considered no more member of the COP. Those are our partner. What happened to Haji? Who are member of the COP as Haji is claiming. Thank you. I'm a suggestion.
Now, listen, Boga. I agree with Noah. Listen, I want the leadership of the COP on the ground. I want you involved. The SG, Yobo, VCO Tengbe, who's also the acting chairman. I need you all involved right away. We got to get on top of this issue. The COP members that Al-Hadi named, they need to be investigated by the COP internally. And then, of course, we report them to the police, call their names, and let's hope the police will arrest them and investigate them. As far as Vamuya Kone is concerned, don't worry about him. There are things about Vamuya Kone when I begin to say, Vamuya will beg me, he will come to my feet to have me stop. Don't worry about Vamuya Kone. Vamuya Kone closet not easy. The skeletons in here closet, they are not easy. And guess what? I'm not the only one who knows those things. Plenty of people know plenty of terrible things about Vamuya Kone. Let's take one more call, Baka, and we'll call it a day.
All right. So the final call.
But for now, I order all of you, I'm instructing all of you to stand down. Do not engage Vamuya Kone's men, or do not, because right now he must be scared. He must be scared. All our big mouth he's making, he's a scared old man. He must be scared. Do not engage him. Do not engage in thugs. Do not do that. We will go and work with the police. And if the police don't make arrests, we'll deal with the police people. We'll start with the local police people there. The one thing I know about these people, I will tell you this. The one thing I know in my years doing this work, and I speak from experience, I'm an expert at doing this. In fact, who was it? Was it Maxwell who said when you do something for 10,000 hours, you become an expert at it? I've been doing this for 11 years. That makes me an expert. I'll tell you this. Liberian people, one of the things they're most afraid of is to expose their deeds to the public, where thousands and thousands and thousands of people can hear the things they do in the dark. They don't want it brought to the light. That's how Liberian people are. They're scared of that so much. That's why we have that's why it's powerful, the platform we have and how we use it. People don't want to be exposed. That's the 10,000 hour rule, yes. So we've been doing this for over 10 years now. So Vamuyan Corner, like everybody else, they've done so many terrible things. They don't like the public. There are a lot of people who don't know Vamuyan Corner. I mean, nationally, of course not. He's an insignificant lawmaker who is barely capable of expressing himself, poorly educated, or functionally illiterate. So he didn't know how to talk. You heard it, man, chopping and saying all kind of rubbish. But anyway, so the last thing, and that's not what I'm going to deal with Vamuyan Corner. If I have to deal with Vamuyan Corner, it's not going to be on his lack of ability to communicate himself. No, his shallow intellect or no intellect at all, but it's about the things he's done to protect the properties he has and the properties he has managed to wrestle from people, the terrible, horrible things that he's done. That's what I'm going to deal with him about. And he knows me very well. We go way back. I've known him for a long time, but I kept my distance from him for a while. I haven't spoken to him in years. But if I have to speak to him, if I have to talk, that's why I reached out to him. I gave him the opportunity for us to work together to resolve this issue. He clearly has shunned that offer that I made to him, and he's going to regret that. But he still has an opportunity before the day ends to fix it. Somebody they say he's a juju man. Well, he can't do anything to me. Nobody can do anything to me. I'm a child of the living God. Your medicine can't do nothing. You know how many people that try medicine on me get wet? Seriously, folks. Do you know how many enemies I have? Some of whom have gone to medicine men to try to destroy me. It can't work. I know that. How do I know? Because God is with me. Because I've been told and I've seen it. Huh?
Joey, a very living cow and all.
Yeah, you know people that try medicine on me again, what? Yeah, what you talking about? I'm a child of the living God. I am protected. I am protected. I'm an eagle. I fly high and mighty. God is with me. God Himself is with me. So don't even worry. But listen, if Vamuyan Corner does not fix this issue, I will deal with Vamuyan Corner. But I think Ome Vamuyan Corner will reconsider. He will come to his senses. He will cooperate. We will arrest his boys, and they will be dealt with. And he will pay for the treatment for Alhaji Senwa. That is what he will do. He said he know Alhaji, which is a bloody lie. He knows him. Folks, thank you very much. God bless you. This is how we're going to bring this to an end. Well, I need to fix this thing today because it's not. Yeah, it's the internet is bad down here. I need to find a way to boost it to make it stronger. The signal. I need to fix it. Yeah. Once it comes down to one bar, and the internet bar comes to one, then it gets weak. Then the video starts to buffer, starts to mess up. Yeah, it's very, very bad. Okay, so hold up before we go. My friend, okay. Hold up, okay. Hold up. All right. That's how we're going to go, folks. Have yourselves a good day. Bye-bye.
All right.